High-grade new Xeon Gundam. Hello everyone, welcome to this build video made possible by Lou from Sci-Fi Anime. Thank you very much for making this possible. The first time I saw this kit, I did not want anything to do with it. From the outside, it looks like a kit that is overcompensating with its giant sword and funny looking funnel cape. Taking a look inside the box, as expected we got a lot of red parts, but at least it's two tones of red. One is dark red like blood, and the other is just a normal sports car red. 3 times faster, right? We also have a lot of funny yellow parts that tries very hard to turn to gold. Nice try, Bandai. I hope this works when I finish building the kit. There are some gray parts that is used for the frame parts, which is mostly covered by the body armor and that giant wing, or cape, and sword. For this build, I'll be using the Gundam Base Entry Nippers. There will be no other tool to be used this time. Let us see how it fares. But before that, I need to take care of this packaging first. I'm already in a rut opening this. There you go. I've started to cut the torso parts. I've been using a 2-cut methods for the parts by cutting the part away from the runner, then cutting it close. It takes a long time to build things using this method, but along the way, I found that this method is pretty much useless using this cutter. The top part looks like a big blob of red, but to be fair, I did not put any stickers on the kit. This time, I did not closely follow the manual again, due to its mostly symmetrical limbs. I did double parts for the arms since it looks symmetrical, no time to waste on this one. The upper body part is pretty simple to build, just a few parts, but it looks very solid and nicely done. Putting it all together brings us to the next part, which is the construction of the backpack. The legs was also initially conceived to be constructed at the same time, using the same method as I did with the arms, but the builder should be careful to separate the left and right legs, since there was side-specific parts that needed to be taken care of, such as the side thrusters for the legs. Once that is sorted out, there should be nothing that will hinder the process. backpack contains very specific numbering for its construction. You need to be careful with the parts since you'll have to do 2 sets of these, and it seems like there's no room for error in the numbering. Follow the instruction and you will have an okay time building it. I've started to cut the piece directly and stopped doing 2 cuts after a while since I saw that the quality is basically the same with this cutter. Now the cape is finally put together and it starts to look The final part would be the giant sword that is taken away from maybe an ashtray. I'm not sure if it's the red, blue, or whatever color that is, but it consists of big gold parts and big red parts. Again, it's pretty straightforward, and surprisingly, there's a lot of moving parts on it. It's probably for some sort of claw mode that I saw in the box. Once the weapon is finished, I decided to just mount it on the back because I think like it's not going to hold. Overall, this new Zeon Gundam is a good mix of new Gundam and an Astray Gundam, as well as a nice reconfiguration of the fin funnels from the new Gundam. The color choice might need to have a look at it. Maybe it's the red face that makes me very reluctant, but with proper coloring and detailing, I think this will stand out. Either way, the color started to grow on me as time passed while the kit was on my desk. Let's say it's an acquired taste. That's it for this video. See you guys next time.